Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 cheap motorcycles dealers don't want you to buy. Number 12, Yamaha Vstar 250. The Yamaha Vstar 250 is one of the cheapest cruisers you can buy in the United States, and dealers often avoid pushing it because the value it offers is too obvious for the price. This motorcycle proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy a real cruiser feel. The Vstar 250 runs on a 249cc air-cooled V-twin engine, a setup that gives it surprising smoothness for its class. While it is not built for speed records, it handles city rides and weekend runs with ease. The low seat height of just over 27 inches makes it extremely approachable for new riders, yet the engine is strong enough to keep experienced riders entertained. With a starting price of about $5,000, it undercuts most other cruisers on the market by a wide margin. Even after adding taxes, fees, and gear, many riders can get on the road for well under $6,000. Considering that some competing entry-level bikes stretch closer to $7,000 or even $8,000, the Yamaha looks like a steal. Maintenance costs are also modest, and insurance is generally lower because of the smaller engine size. Fuel efficiency is another win, with many owners reporting close to 70 miles per gallon, which means far fewer trips to the pump compared to larger displacement cruisers. Overall, the Yamaha Vstar 250 is a smart purchase for riders who want a cruiser that delivers real value without breaking the bank. Number 11, Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 is one of the most affordable modern cruisers you can buy in the US, and its appeal lies in offering classic cruiser style at a fraction of the cost of larger bikes. Dealers don't always push it because its low price makes higher margin options look harder to justify. Power comes from a 349cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces steady torque for city commutes and relaxed weekend rides. It's not built for high performance, but it does deliver consistent smoothness and a level of refinement that surprises many riders at this price point. With its laid-back ergonomics, wide seat, and approachable height, the Meteor 350 is designed to keep riders comfortable for long stretches, making it a practical everyday machine. The financial side is where this motorcycle shines. The starting price sits around $4,700, which is well below the cost of many competing cruisers. Even after fees and taxes, most riders are still on the road for under $6,000. That number is especially appealing in today's market, where bigger nameplate cruisers regularly push above $10,000. Fuel economy is another plus, with most owners reporting around 70 miles per gallon. This means it is not just cheap to buy, but cheap to keep on the road. Overall, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 delivers cruiser comfort and timeless looks without a heavy price tag. Number 10, Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S stands out in the cruiser segment because it blends affordability with a modern design that attracts a wide range of riders. Dealers don't always highlight it since it gives so much for its price, making larger, more expensive cruisers harder to sell. Under the tank sits a 649cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, the same proven base Kawasaki uses in other models. It's not a high-output engine, but the balance between performance and fuel efficiency makes it a strong everyday choice. The Vulcan S is also known for its adjustable ergonomics, allowing riders to tweak foot pegs, seats, and handlebars to fit different body sizes, something rarely found in this price bracket. The financial side is one of its strongest selling points. With a starting price just under $8,000, the Vulcan S is much cheaper than most other mid-size cruisers from big brands. Fuel economy comes in at around 55 miles per gallon, which is impressive for a cruiser of this size. Maintenance costs are reasonable, and because Kawasaki's parallel twin engine has a reputation for reliability, owners don't have to worry about frequent breakdowns or expensive repairs. Overall, the Kawasaki Vulcan S is a motorcycle that delivers strong performance, rider comfort, and real value at a fair price. Number 9, Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 has built a reputation in the US as one of the best value middleweight motorcycles you can buy. Dealers are not always eager to push it because its price-to-performance ratio is so strong that it makes more expensive models look unnecessary. Riders looking for a versatile and dependable bike often find themselves drawn to this machine. At the core is a 645cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine that delivers a healthy mix of torque and smoothness. It is strong enough for highway cruising yet refined enough for city riding. The engine's reliability is proven, with many owners reporting well over 50,000 miles with basic upkeep. That kind of track record makes it a smarter long-term investment than many pricier motorcycles. The cost is another reason why the SV650 stands out. With an MSRP around $7,000, it is much cheaper than other bikes offering similar performance. Fuel efficiency runs close to 50 miles per gallon, meaning fewer stops at the pump and lower running costs over time. Insurance premiums are also more reasonable compared to higher displacement machines. Maintenance is simple, and parts are widely available and inexpensive, which makes ownership far less stressful on the wallet. Overall, the Suzuki SV650 is a motorcycle that combines power, reliability, and affordability in a package that continues to win over riders year after year. Number 8. Yamaha XSR700. The Yamaha XSR700 is one of the most budget-friendly retro-styled motorcycles in the US market, offering a strong mix of performance and style for far less than what many rivals cost. Dealers often downplay it because it gives riders a premium look and feel at a price point that doesn't leave much room for upselling. At its heart is a 689cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, one of Yamaha's most trusted power plants. It delivers smooth torque across the rev range and is equally at home in city traffic or on open highways. Riders value this engine for its reliability and flexibility, with many examples crossing 50,000 miles without major issues. The cost makes the XSR700 a standout deal. With a base price just over $8,900, buyers can often keep the total under $10,500 even after fees. When you compare that to other retro-style bikes from European makers that start closer to $12,000 or $13,000, the Yamaha becomes the smarter financial move. Fuel efficiency is another plus, with most riders reporting around 55 miles per gallon. That makes it cheaper to run long-term while still giving plenty of power for everyday riding. Dealers may try to steer buyers toward bigger or pricier alternatives, but this motorcycle shows that you can ride something stylish and dependable without spending beyond your means. Number 7. BMW G310R. The BMW G310R is the most affordable way to own a BMW motorcycle in the United States, and that alone makes it stand out. Dealers are not always quick to recommend it since it carries the BMW badge at a price point far lower than what most buyers expect, which means less profit compared to the brand's bigger models. It runs on a 313cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine that provides smooth and manageable power. While it is not meant to compete with high-displacement sport bikes, it delivers enough punch for daily commuting and weekend rides. The engine is lightweight, easy to handle, and ideal for newer riders, yet still engaging enough for seasoned riders who want a reliable secondary bike. On the financial side, the G310R carries a starting price of around $5,200. Even after fees and setup costs, most buyers are still on the road for under $6,000. That is far less than the price of other BMW models, which often start well over $10,000. Fuel economy is another advantage, with many owners reporting 60 miles per gallon or more. Combine that with the relatively low maintenance requirements, and the G310R becomes one of the most budget-friendly options in BMW's lineup. Overall, the BMW G310R is proof that you can own a bike with a premium badge without spending premium money. Number 6 is Suzuki TU250X. The Suzuki TU250X is one of the simplest and cheapest motorcycles you can buy in the US, but dealers rarely push it since the margins are slim and bigger bikes bring them more money. What makes this machine special is how it combines old-school styling with real-world practicality at a price that is hard to beat. Power comes from a 249cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine designed for reliability over raw performance. It produces enough power for city rides and short highway stretches while staying easy to control for new riders. The lightweight frame and low seat height make it highly approachable, and many seasoned riders keep it as a dependable commuter because of its easy handling. The pricing is one of its strongest points. With an MSRP of about $4,600, it remains one of the lowest cost entry points into motorcycling. Even with taxes and dealer fees, most buyers end up paying under $5,500 out the door. Fuel economy is excellent, averaging around 80 miles per gallon. That means you'll be filling up far less often, which adds up to significant savings over time. Overall, the Suzuki TU250X is a motorcycle that proves you don't need to spend big money to get a dependable and stylish ride. Number 5. Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 is one of the most affordable retro-styled motorcycles in the US, offering timeless looks and everyday usability at a price that makes larger, more expensive bikes harder to justify. Dealers don't always push it because it undercuts much of the competition while still carrying strong appeal for riders who want style without overspending. Its 349cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine delivers steady torque and smooth performance for both city commuting and relaxed weekend rides. The Classic 350 is not a high-speed machine, but that's not its purpose. It provides a laid-back experience, supported by a comfortable seat height and stable handling, making it approachable for new riders and enjoyable for experienced ones who appreciate simple, reliable motorcycling. Price is where it stands out. With a base price of about $4,700, most riders can get out the door for under $6,000 after fees and taxes. Compared to other retro-styled motorcycles that often cost between $9,000 and $12,000, the Classic 350 becomes the smarter purchase. Fuel efficiency is another strength, with many owners reporting around 70 miles per gallon. Overall, the Royal Enfield Classic 350 delivers authentic styling and dependable performance at a price that appeals to riders who don't want to overspend. Number 4. Triumph Speed 400. The Triumph Speed 400 is one of the most accessible ways to own a Triumph in the US, giving riders a modern design with strong performance at a fraction of the cost of the brand's larger models. Dealers often prefer to highlight the more expensive Triumphs, but this motorcycle delivers so much value that it makes buyers think twice about spending more. It is powered by a 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces smooth and usable power across the rev range. While it is compact in size, the motor feels refined and balanced, making it well-suited for city riding as well as light highway cruising. The ride quality is also supported by quality suspension and brakes that add confidence, which is not always the case at this price point. On the money side, the Triumph Speed 400 starts at around $5,000. Even with taxes and dealer fees, most buyers are still able to get it for under $6,000, which is remarkable for a motorcycle carrying the Triumph badge. In comparison, most other Triumph models begin well above $10,000, so this smaller bike opens the door for a much wider range of riders. Insurance costs are also modest, further keeping yearly expenses manageable. Maintenance is straightforward, and Triumph has backed this model with global support that gives owners peace of mind. Overall, the Triumph Speed 400 proves that you can enjoy the performance and feel of a premium brand without paying a premium price. Number 3. Yamaha MT-03. The Yamaha MT-03 is one of the cheapest entry points into Yamaha's MT lineup in the US, giving riders a lightweight street bike with aggressive styling and reliable performance at a price that undercuts much of the competition. Dealers don't always showcase it because it offers so much for so little, making higher-cost options harder to justify. Powering the MT-03 is a 321cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine that has a smooth and predictable power curve. It's quick enough for city traffic and capable on highways, yet not overwhelming for newer riders. The bike's upright seating position, lightweight, and responsive handling make it approachable for daily commutes, while still offering enough punch to keep seasoned riders entertained. The financial side is what makes this bike stand out. With an MSRP of about $5,300, most riders can bring one home for under $6,000 even after taxes and fees. That's far below many naked bikes from other brands that often push into the $8,000 to $10,000 range. Fuel economy is excellent, with averages of 60 to 70 miles per gallon depending on riding style. This makes the MT-03 one of the cheapest motorcycles to run in Yamaha's lineup. Dealers may steer buyers toward larger, more expensive models, but this machine proves that smart riders can get everything they need without overspending. Number 2. Royal Enfield Hunter 350. The Royal Enfield Hunter 350 is one of the most affordable modern classic motorcycles sold in the US, aimed at riders who want a stylish bike without paying premium prices. Dealers may not always push it because the cost is so low compared to other models that they make less money selling it, but for riders, the value is hard to ignore. It uses the same 349cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine found in Royal Enfield's newer lineup, tuned to provide steady torque and smooth delivery. This setup is perfect for city streets and shorter highway stretches, making the Hunter 350 easy to ride in everyday conditions. The low seat height and compact frame also add to its appeal, especially for newer riders or those who prefer a lightweight, manageable bike. The financial side is where this motorcycle shines. With a starting MSRP of about $4,000, even after adding taxes and dealer fees, most buyers are out the door for under $5,000. That's a bargain when compared to other retro-styled motorcycles that regularly cost double that amount. Fuel economy averages close to 70 miles per gallon, making it a highly efficient motorcycle that saves money long after purchase. Maintenance is simple and affordable, with parts priced well below what Japanese and European brands charge. Overall, the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 gives riders classic looks, practical performance, and unmatched affordability in its segment. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is one of the most popular entry-level cruisers in the US, combining reliability, style, and affordability in a package that appeals to a wide range of riders. Dealers may not always highlight it because it delivers so much value for the money that it competes directly with more expensive cruisers they would rather sell. It is powered by a 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine that provides smooth power delivery and enough torque for city riding and highway cruising. The engine is well-balanced, making it approachable for beginners yet still enjoyable for experienced riders. Honda has built this motor with durability in mind, and many owners report tens of thousands of miles without major issues, which adds confidence to the purchase. On the money side, the Rebel 500 comes with a starting price of about $6,500. Even after taxes and dealer fees, most buyers can get on the road for under $7,500, which is significantly cheaper than most mid-size cruisers from other brands. Maintenance is also affordable, backed by Honda's extensive US dealer network that ensures parts and service are always accessible. Dealers may prefer you spend more on larger bikes, but this motorcycle proves that a mid-size option can be the smartest choice for riders who want lasting quality without overspending. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.